I was always such a rememberer of details that I was kind of embarrassed to remember details other people forgot. I would try to kind of say, no, okay, let's think about that. We'll talk about that, and not jump in with all the answers for what happened previously. And then all of a sudden, it just got to be harder to remember details, to remember memories, to um, basically remember words sometimes. Sometimes I struggle for words. It's just sort of like a slow slide into not being who you were. And I think if you think about it carefully and you're having forgetful moments, you'll be able to sort out Alzheimer moments from just forgetfulness. I understand the fear people have of being forgetful, and I certainly did with family members that had it. But when it actually happened, I thought, yeah, I need to have this checked. I think I thought, why wait? Why are you going to wait and get worse? Maybe you'll be in a clinical trial. Who knows what? Who knows what? So I kind of, don't you agree, Steve? I kind of just sort of just said, oh, what the heck? I think I've got it. Let me go find out for sure.
And I remember her forgetting things, losing her keys, her purse. And she's always done a little bit of that, just every once in a while absent-minded. But it was a little bit different.
It's hard to be an early stage person because then you've admitted something. You've put yourself in a category. You are now the person with Alzheimer's to all your friends and all your family. But I think the earlier the better. And there are great clinical trials out there for people. So I would hope everyone who suspects or wonders, and I think it would be unusual if any of us didn't have a relative or a friend or a mom or a dad or a grandpa or a grandma who didn't have this. So I think people can probably kind of recognize the signs. Once people know this, they're careful with you. They seem to change their language with you. It's almost as though you've regressed in some way. And not everybody, especially people who have had people in their family who have had Alzheimer's are not like that. But I think people don't know what to do.
The diagnosis, I think, helped me in that when Mary forgot something, instead of trying to do things to help her remember in the future, now I'm more understanding, and I realize that, I have to find ways around it. So I bought little chimes on her purse and keychains, so, if she can't find it, we can press the button and it'll beep, and it just makes things a little easier.
I like being a part of just kind of helping with this illness, and maybe making it more public, making people less afraid to confront it. It should not be something you try to hide from people.
So I think it's very difficult from a scientific perspective to cure the disease once it's already established. I think there's a lot of greater hope of preventing the progression of the disease, which means there has to be early diagnosis followed by treatment.
I would just say to people, the only way the stigma is going to go away if you go in and find out and are diagnosed. I would just say, it's not an illness you caused yourself. It's not something you did to yourself. It's something that happened. Society is out there to support you, and there are wonderful people out there who will support you. Don't hide if you feel the need to find help.
Anything that you can do to have fun with your family member that has Alzheimer's is a positive. So it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're doing something and not ignoring it.